the computer. Okay.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome again to the ASF seminar. My name is Faith Pito, and I will be the host for today to moderate our conversations. So I have seen that we're from all over Nigeria, all over the world, and I absolutely love that for us because it just reiterates what we're really about at ASF. This is a forum for scholars from all over the world to just keep pursuing their goals and their dreams to get into grad school, but also to excel beyond grad school. So I would like to share with you a brief history of ASF and what it's about, just so that you are aware. Personally, I came to ASF after I had gotten into grad school during my visa process when I was looking for a group of scholars who really understand what the process is about and who could share insight into how to, do it. And that was how I found ASF. But there's some other people who were part of ASF, you know, from the beginning of the application process to the end. Some people, it was after they got their visa. The point is that there's a lot of diversity in the whole process and into the community. So I wanted to just share a little bit that I have. So ASF, the full meaning is Achiever Scholar Forum, and it's a community that's dedicated to mentoring and guiding individuals preparing for grad school applications in the US, Canada, and Europe. The community is focused on preparing individuals for GRE, TOEFL, and IELTS exams, as well as offering general guidance throughout the application process. ASF initiative took root in January of 2021 when its founder, Bola Pius, rallied a few friends on WhatsApp group to gear up for the GRE exams, aiming to enhance their prospects for securing fully funded admissions in North America and Europe. So really, ASF was just born out of two people or three people feeling like, look, let's come together, let's work together, let's figure out this process and do it ourselves, right? So what started as a small can you please thank you. So what started as a small gathering swiftly became 100 members within 4 months, fueled by word of mouth referrals. This GRE group not only provided a platform for collective exam preparation, but also accountability through the application process. Guided by the founder and fellow scholars, members navigated the intricacies of school applications, admissions in the fall of 2022. During this period of rapid growth, platforms emerged within the community, including resources for TOEFL, visa application support group, mock interviews, and so on. The ASF platform comprises of scholars who have secured visas to study abroad and are looking to really commence their academic journeys. So in the ASF platform, we have scholars in all kinds of different fields, doing all kinds of amazing things, who are just pursuing their grad school aspirations. And honestly, they are just like you. In 2022, 2023, and 2024, the ASF community sustained its momentum, continuing to mentor and equip incoming applicants for the rigors of the application process. Services such as GRE, visa preparation, pre-departure orientations were provided. Presently, the community boasts a robust membership of 400 plus individuals,
No, it can't be
spanning
20
the
liter.
US,
This one is 7
Canada,
liter now.
spanning the US, Canada, UK, and Europe. Membership or mentorship program is free. You only need to do your part and we will do ours as a community. In fall 2022, we had a record of over 200 individuals admitted to universities in the US. In 2023, around 100 individuals were admitted, and for fall 2024, over 100 individuals admit scores of 320 plus and TOEFL scores of 100 plus. And so ASF continues to be a community where individuals are growing in their respective field. They are doing exciting and amazing things. And I think that if you get to be a part of it, you will find that it's useful. But even from just the sidelines in events like today and joining us to just talk about grad school applications, our experiences, asking questions, you'll find that there's a lot of resources and things that you can use that will be beneficial to you. So thank you again and welcome everyone. So before I pass it off to Bola Pius to start today's presentation, I would like to know from you guys, what is one thing you are curious to know about the grad school application process? What is one thing you want to learn today or tomorrow, depending on which session you join? So go ahead and put it in the chat box, okay? One thing you would like to learn about grad school applications. Go ahead and put it in the chat box. You can press enter now. What is one thing or one question or one thing you're just like, I really want to know this, or I just want them to tell me how to do this today? How to join ASF? Okay. What is one thing you'd like to learn? How and where to start the application form? How do you increase acceptance rate? Improving your chances, effectively searching for schools, write award-winning SOP. All right, those are all great responses, and I believe that through the course of our session today and tomorrow, you will learn all of this. So I would just like to give you a disclaimer to say that all the scholars who will be speaking today will be sharing from their own experiences and the thing that they know or the things that they know. This whole process of grad school, you have to do your own research. You have to be your own Google. Don't expect that they're going to be able to tell you every single thing. You have to find out more information for yourself, okay? So let me just leave that disclaimer there. All right, Bola, we're ready to get started. So I'll be introducing our first speaker, who is Bola Pius. Bola, okay, I'm sure you can share screen. So Bola Pius is the founder of ASF. He's the one who everybody bugs and goes to deliver information or to help with one thing or the other. So I would like to please ask us to stay muted. I know that some of us are not doing it intentionally, but just like as you're holding your phone or something, just be mindful of that, please. Thank you. Okay, so Bola Pius is a current PhD student in the University of Colorado Boulder. He's getting his PhD in material science and engineering. He got his HND in Yaba College of Tech in mechanical engineering, his OND in Yaba College of Tech as well, University of Ibadan. And Bola Pius today is going to be sharing with us an overview of school admissions in the USA, as well as a brief overview of graduate school admission process. So Bola, I would love to pass it off to you. You can go ahead and start your presentation. And we're right on time, so go ahead.
So good morning, everyone. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so that's fine. Yeah. Okay. So, Faye, I think you need to mute yourself. I'm trying to see me because I only put on the speaker. Let me see.
What did you say? You need to do what?
You need to mute yourself for me to like show because I put
Yeah,
on the
mute.
speaker. Let me see if it's going to work now. Oh, okay, it's not working. Yeah. So good morning, everyone. Okay, I can see myself now. Okay.
So
Yeah.
Bola, what you can do is click on the button that says view up on top of your Zoom.
Then you should click on
And
speaker, right? Or you should follow speaker. Which
yes,
one?
click on speaker.
Yeah.
So when you click on speaker, you should be the main person.
Okay.
Done.
So good morning, everyone. Yeah. So I'll be sharing with you guys on an overview of graduate school admission in the US. Like, yeah, I will not even go into like depth of it. So and I'll be sharing my slide with you. So okay, so let me do this. Yeah, uh, why is my so okay? I'm sharing my screen now. Okay, so can you guys all see my screen?
Yes, sir, we can see it. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So I'll be talking generally about an overview of graduate school admission in the mostly in the US, but anything I'm saying we also like extend to like Canada, but mostly in the US, yeah. So yeah, so this presentation will just provide you guys overview of the graduate school admission process in the US. So I will cover key aspects like application requirements, timeline, factor considered by admission committees, all those kind of stuffs, right? Yeah, so I won't really go in details, like details about maybe like SOP and this kind of stuff. No, I won't do that. Yeah, we have speaker for that. I'll just try to like what I'm doing, just like an overview. Yeah. So for you to know what it takes to like gain admission in the USA. Yeah. So one of the things that I always tell people that why should you consider like graduate school in the USA is because a lot of reasons, which I will mention few. One of them is like quality education. Yeah, USA house some, I won't say most, but major part of the best universities in the world, and they have diverse academic programs, yeah, they will say in Nigeria there's some courses you are going to do that. If you are doing some courses in Nigeria, then you are wasting your time or the courses are not valuable. But I don't think in this US, all courses are valuable. All courses, yeah, there's some courses they are more popular than other, but even to the point of people that study French, yeah, they come to the US for their PhD, and even though US is not a French country. So I'm just trying to tell you how diverse US is, right? Um, the next one is like research opportunities. You have a lot of research opportunity in the US compared to any part of the world. Yeah, the US have a lot of funding for research. You know, anything you want to study, as long as what you want to study is relevant to this world or to the future, you surely find it in the US. And also we have financial aid and sponsorship. That's why most people come to the US. If you do your application very well, trust me, you can get fully funded scholarship, which means it will cover your tuition, to cover your health insurance, it'll give you monthly stipend, a lot of stuff like that. We have fellowship, fellowship, you have a lot of graduate assistantship, fellowship, you can get RA, you can get TA and anything you want. Yeah. And it enhances your career prospect. Yeah. I don't think there's any country in the world that the US certificate is not respected, like that can never enter. There's no place in the world like if you study in the US, then you have the right to like apply to anywhere you want in the world, like in the world, like because they just place US ahead of US is here ahead. So that is one of the reasons why you should like consider US. Yeah. Okay. So in my next slide, US normally have three types of graduate program that I know of. I know they might have other, but the one I really know of. So they have master's degree. So master's degree is between mostly 2 years in the US. Either you are doing thesis or not thesis. So thesis, there are people that are doing research based, not thesis are the people that are doing course based. It means that and most time, yeah, when it comes to scholarship, there's no scholarship in not thesis. So I think let me tell you guys that one now. So when you guys are starting applying to school, you should know what you're applying for. Naturally, there's no scholarship in non thesis. Yeah, there's few scholarship in masters. Some courses you just have to do master, like of course like economics, geography. You just have to like go through economics, masters first. If you graduated with BSc before you can like um before you can like police statement before you can apply for PhD. Why so? Yeah, so as all those courses that you have to do masters first before you do PhD, then they have funding for masters research based. So don't make the mistake. Masters are too teaching based and research based. So when you apply to school, so don't think if you apply to school, you apply for not thesis or professional masters and you think a school will give you a funding. No, it will not. Yes. Then we have PhD, which is everybody does doctoral degree. So doctoral degree in the US is mostly and heavily funded. Yeah, not all. We have some exceptions of students, they might give you admission for PhD without funding. I won't mention the name of any school. I don't want to. Yeah, I know the school, but I won't mention the name of any school. Yeah, but mostly we all believe that if you have PhD admission, then the school should give you funding. Uh, sorry, Ronaldo Camara, are you from Nigeria? You're not from Nigeria because you are requested to start a meeting to start AI comparison. Okay. Uh, so Ronald Camara, can you talk? I don't, yeah. Okay, so okay, yeah. So that is one thing. Then most of the funding in the US is mostly in STEM, that is science, engineering, science, like majorly chemistry. Chemistry has the highest funding in the US. Yeah, yeah. So if you are doing chemistry, if you are very smart, if you are doing chemistry, you are very smart with your application, then you should get something because chemistry is heavily funded in the US. Um, Another thing that is yeah, chemistry, engineering, other courses, yeah, as long as you are in STEM, yeah, and you apply so smart. Yeah, so the duration for PhD in the US between minimum of 5 years. Some people, they are lucky to spend 3 years. No, sorry, they spend 4 years, not 3 years. Yeah, but majorly it's five, then maybe seven if you didn't graduate on time. So I will say you stay there for 9 years. Okay, I don't know about that one, but it's usually between 5 years and all. Okay. Then we have professional degree. So professional degree can come in form of MBA. Yeah. So MBA, they are not research based, they are not professional degree. Yeah, some school fund MBA. I know people that got fully funded MBA, like fully funded MBA. Why some people they will go, but most people they normally got partial funding for their MBA. Then I know one ASF lady that for me that did 1 year course, 1 year professional course. I think she studied finance in Yale University in the US. And I think now she's going for a PhD or something like that. So we have some courses in the year that just 1 year, even 6 months, they're professional degree. Yeah. They are very scarce, but they are just professional degree. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So okay. Sorry. Good. So application requirements. So these are the major application requirements, right? We have transcript. So transcript means, yeah, that is why people will make mistake when it comes to transcript. So transcript is always true, and school can require for any of them, depends on the school. So transcripts can be either um, official and non-official. So this is meaning of non-official transcript. The transcript that you get from your department, and it must be stamped and signed. Maybe by your issue. I don't know. Every school, I know when I was a UI, our issue must sign and stamp our transcript to make it student copy. So if you have your student copy, I know most of you made this mistake. I know most school website they have where you can see your transcript. So it's true, most of you will download it from there, buy it as PDF. There's no signature, there's nothing. When you do that and you start applying to school, once they don't see a stamp or they didn't see your grade or your score or your raw score before they put grade, all kind of stuff, or the course title or the meaning of the course, or this kind of stuff. Sometimes some school they only put the course title, maybe NTH, they won't put the meaning of the course. Some school will reject, most school will reject that kind of transcript. They will tell you to go and pick another one. While some schools they will tell you what they want is official transcript. School like CSU, they once they give you admission, even before they send you high to before you even see your admission letter, you must send them your official transcript. A lot of schools, otherwise some school they'll say they want West evaluated transcript. So yeah, every school have their own standard. Yeah, so we have standardized test scores. I know this is where people always say, hey, I don't want to write GRE, I don't want to write TOEFL. I'm looking for school that waive GRE, I'm looking for school that waive TOEFL. Okay, it's your choice. Yeah, if you can pass GRE, write it. If you can write GRE, if you just order it TOEFL, you can try and write it. What this thing gives, let me tell you what this thing does, right? It gives
Bola,
you,
sorry to interrupt. I see that there are some questions coming up. If you guys can use the Q&A box, that would be great. And at the end of the thing today, I will call on you. Okay. Bola, you have thank you. Continue.
okay, yeah, I'm always done mine. So like our GRE TOEFL and everything like that. So what these standardized tests will help you with just that, it will make you more competitive. So we have around 3,000 plus standard university in the US, maybe with community college and other stuff. We have like 5,000 university in the US. Do you get the point? Which means that you have a room of a lot of schools you can apply to in the US, right? Most of these schools sometimes some two are very competitive to enter. So writing TOEFL or GRE might give you room to like apply to other schools that some people will never apply to because they don't want to write the test. So Yeah, I'm always giving people, yeah, people will tell me, hey, I don't want to write it, this, but if you write it, trust me, chances of getting admission is high than if you don't write it because you put yourself in a more competitive schools where everybody in the world is applying to, but they don't want to write it the way you want to write it. But if you want to write it, when I wrote my order, I know a lot. I know more than five professors reached out to me after I submitted it to the school and you want to work. Oh, you like to work with me? I saw your GR score. Yeah, all this kind of so statement of purpose is very important. I um I think Philippe also talk about our YouTube channel. We have a very great scholar, Ojala Dadenike, that did a great justice on SOP last year. Yeah. So if you want to know more about SOP, you can just I think we uploaded a video on ASL channel. You can go and watch it. Yeah, I think that's the best thing I can say. So letter of recommendation is very, very important. And this is where and these are the things you need to like take. Don't just allow anyhow person to write letter of recommendation for you. Yes, it's very, very important. You know, they are recommending, they are telling the school to give you admission, right? So you should try to like find someone that's very good to write this for you. Don't just allow anybody in your school, any lecturer in your school to write this for you. Make sure these people they want to write for you, they are people that they are written for some people before, and those people like they got admission and everything like that. So you know that you trust them, right? Yeah. Academic CV is very, very important. Extremely important. This is how you are just selling yourself to the professors, to the admission committee and everything. Yeah. So yeah, admission decisions, who gets in? Yeah, this is where everything. So I know some people they will say, "Hey, I made a first class, I'm a first class student. Yes, I will get admission." No, you are not applying to UI, you are not applying to Continental University. No, you are applying to US. Yeah. So you should don't focus on your life that, oh, yes, now I am a first class student. Okay. At least most of us hear that, most of the speakers hear that, like I have a lot of first class. Yeah, I made a first class, even my both my polytechnic and my university. But I got rejections. I got more than I think I applied to like 20 schools. I know the one I know I got and I shared well like that I got admission to like seven. But I think I got almost like 10 rejections. Yes, I have first class. I have GRE, I have good GRE score, I have good TOEFL score, I have a first class, I have a very good academic CV. Yes, for those that know me on LinkedIn, you see my academic CV is almost everywhere on the social media. But I still got rejection. Yes. So this is what so they evaluate a lot of stuff when you submit all your documents. So you surely check your GPA. Very important. Yeah, a lot of school will tell you they have a minimum GPA requirement. They might tell you they have out of 4.0, which is the US scale, you have to have a minimum of 3.0. But this is what you need to be very careful. That's why I always tell people research schools very most of you get rejection just because of one reason. Just one reason. You don't research the school very well. I remember that time I told the school that okay, I'm applying to your school. He said, okay, it's a professor. The professor told me that okay, apply. And the professor said that oh, people that always take A into my lab, they normally have 3.8 over 4.0 CGPA. I said, wow. And in the school website, they said minimum of 3.0 for PhD. But this department, and that is okay. This school is in Carolina. Said no, before you can enter my lab, you must have at least 3.8 over 4.0. I say, oh, good, great. That is very high GP, which means it's not just about first class, you must be a high first class person. So I send you Duma my transcript. I said, okay, fine. Oh, that's good. You have 3.85 over 4.0. Okay, let's talk. So I got admission and everything. Why some school will tell you the school will say 3.0, but the department, if you check very well, department on their own website, they will tell you people that they give admission to in the past years, they normally have between 3.4, 3. So you will know your stand. Very, very important. Try to know your stand, very important. So sometimes relevant coursework is crucial. Yes. So some people will get it and some people will not get it just because, for example, now you are applying to a department, or those that don't economics, or those in, okay, let me use my department, engineer, mechanical engineer, you apply to a department that their center focus of their own research in that department is like material, right? Something like that. Then your coursework, you feel fluid mechanics, you feel maybe you feel thermodynamics, or you failed set of material, then you pass others. Yeah, you are not, they may not see you as a fit candidate for that department because the major background, the major strong courses for that department, you fail them in your coursework. So it's not crucial. Or you are trying to transition to another course. For me, like I study mechanical engineering, now I'm studying material science. So they will check your transcript. Do you have any relevant courses that can make you to study what you are coming for to come and study? If no, they won't give you admission. Or for you that some of you that in economics, in your undergrad, you feel microeconomics courses, you feel mathematics. Not that you have F, but you have like D, C, very low grade in them. Then, and we know that in the US, the background of economics in the US is purely mathematics, especially calculus. And you didn't pass in your undergrad, you didn't really have a good grade in them. You may not get admission. Trust me. Yes, because the coursework that are relevant to the department, you didn't really do well in them. They might choose that not to. I know of a guy last year that said he reached out to me that he had a professor already. The professor said, "Oh, don't want to go apply. I'll take you in. Don't want to go apply," and they gave him a rejection letter. And when he has a supervisor, I said, "Okay, fine." Oh, when the review committee check your transcript, they said he didn't pass some courses, and that was the end of it. Yes. So standardized test score play a role. Like I said, it play a role. Some school will tell you, you can submit if you like optional, but with those that submit, don't if you submit stuff and you have very good score, they might consider you. Yeah, I know a particular professor that reached out to me from Purdue University just because of my GRE score. Yeah. Oh, I saw your GRE score from the department. I would like you to come and work with me, and kind of stuff. But already she's a school I'm going to already. So yeah, so that's how yeah, it is very important, varies by program. Engineering is very important. Economics is extremely, you can't even get admission in the US if you are doing economics if you don't have a GR, if you are looking for funding. Yeah. Economics, I think they are the number one department in the US that value GR score, followed by engineering and MBA. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So letter of recommendation, like I said, is very important to like get a good letter of recommendation from people that you know they can write. When I was in I know people that can write this for me. I told them, oh, I need this thing, this is what I want, and they did. I didn't even know what they wrote to today. I don't know what they wrote there, and I know I got admission because I trust them. So use people that you know you trust. Yeah. Your statement of purpose is extremely and over extremely important. So you should sit down. Funny enough, I used almost 4 months to write my statement of purpose. I didn't rush. I started writing my statement of purpose as early as July, even before application opens. I already know what I'm going for and everything. So I started writing. I will edit. I will send it to the people in the US. They help me to edit. They send it back to me. Do this. I'll send it back again. But most of you are so lazy. I'm just sort of saying this. It is when if the application deadline is December 15th, you will now be saying people now say that okay, help me to review this thing December 13, help me to review this in December 1. It's not like automatically you're submitting very weak set of purpose because you have no time to even do a lot of stuff. So, yeah. So yes, yeah. Like
Well, we're going to wrap up your section now. We have one more
okay,
minute.
okay. Okay. So application timeline, application timeline, what you need to do is very important. Start researching program early, check application deadline and requirement early, draft and refine your set of purpose. Okay, so why you need a strong competitive application is just that you have a lot of competitors. Now, for example, when you're applying to your school in Nigeria, your country, you're only competing with people in your country. Sometimes people in your zone, like for example, now for UI now, we know that most people apply to UI are coming from Southwest. But now you apply to the US, you apply competing with everybody in the world. Everybody in the world is applying to one school, one department, everybody. So why should they give you admission? Especially you are competing with two major people, Indians and Chinese. They are like I would say they are the one that owns the graduate school of the US. So you need to submit a strong application. You're competing with a lot of people in Africa, Europe, even the US citizens themselves. They also apply and they trust their own education background and all. So that's why you should make sure you submit a very strong and competitive application. Don't just submit as if you're applying to UI, XU, OAU, FUTA, that you can just submit anything you like. You should submit what is very compelling. Yeah, and lastly, why people don't get in? Why some people will never get in? They get rejection no matter what happens. It's just that you don't have a strong application compared to others, you copy your SOP directly from the internet. I know people do. Yeah, I know most of you see a lot of email from schools. Or plagiarism, we saw that what you sent to us is from internet or you ask ChatGPT to run. This is AI era. You just okay, AI write an SOP for me. There's only one guy that sent and code me to professor. AI will tell you, maybe you open a bracket for you to put something. The guy copy everything and put it for the professor like that. The professor have to he posted that in on LinkedIn and Twitter. Like it's like yeah, that kind of attitude like is really embarrassing. Weak LOR, no funding for you in the department. Yes, so some department they don't have funding for you, they won't give you admission. Yeah, because they promise you funding for a PhD, but now they don't have enough funding for everybody. So they pick the people they want to give admission to, and those they don't want to give admission, they give. And if you ask them, how do you get rejected? They'll tell you, oh, so sorry, I don't have any funding for you. So no progress. So another issue is just that if you pick a research interest, every department always have more than 5, 6, 7 research interests. Sometimes the research interest you pick, you might be unlucky that no professor is taking any student for the next 3 years in that research interest. Yeah, and they won't give you admission because you are a PhD, you are meant to come and do research, but now there's nobody to take you in for the next 2 or 3 years, so they won't give you admission. So incomplete document at the point of review. So if they review your application and they know that your application is not complete, yeah, they will send some school will be lenient. They will send you an email that will they say request, they need this thing, they need this, they need that. Whereas if they assume that others are strong, but this one they still need something, they might, but some school they don't even reach out, they just give a reaction, they don't care. You submitted a low GRE score. Yeah. A school asks you that the minimum GRE score they want is 310 or 320. You are submitting 380, taking that they should no, they won't. Yeah. So that's just everything about application review. Thank you so much. I know a lot of other speakers will be talking about so all the things I mentioned, a lot of speakers will not tell you in details how you need to do it, what you need to do, what you need to do it, and everything like that. So I'm not trying to give you guys overview of admission. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bola. We appreciate that. Yeah, so we're going to dig deeper into all of these different things that Bola mentioned as we go ahead. I would encourage you guys to use the Q&A box. Bola, I know someone had a question about the ASF YouTube channel. So if you can please make that available, the link. And
Okay,
also,
so
Bola,
sorry, let me just share my screen again and show them where they can just find that on the YouTube. I think that would be
yes,
better.
and please make Daniel a co-host.
Okay, I'll do that
All
now. So
right. So
yeah,
Bola, I would prefer if you share it in the chat, please, because we're running on time so that our
okay.
next speaker can come in. All right. So our next speaker is TJ. TJ, are you ready? Can I see your video?
Yes, please.
All right, great. So TJ, also known as Muhyiddin Adegbite, is a current Masters of Mechanical Engineering student at the University of Calgary in Canada. He has his undergraduate degree in BSc Mechanical Engineering as well from Obafemi Awolowo University. So OAU people, you can show some solidarity in the chat box. All right, so Muhyiddin is going to be talking to us today about what to expect during grad school interviews. Is that what you're doing? Okay,
That's
great.
it.
So he's going to talk to us about how to ace grad school interviews. We apologize that this might seem like we're jumping from one thing to the other, but this is still relevant. So make sure you listen. All right, you have the floor. Bola just confirmed that he can share screen. I'm not sure if you enabled that.
Yeah, you can share screen, sure.
All right, great. TJ, you have the floor. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much for the introduction. I was wondering if that's me you were talking about. All right. So good afternoon or good morning or good evening, wherever you're listening to us.